literary dive, The Pied Piper, which is of course about a dude who got kids to follow him better than those weird, creepy YouTube channels. You know what I'm talking about. Roger's also at this park, but he ain't no Rocketeer, the fucking loser. So after the other kids all leave and a garbage picker in the park triggers some real painful memories in Gregory's fucked up head, we know that Roger's in trouble, no matter what the Ice Cream Man says.
Ice Cream Man feels, very happy.
That sounds like some evil speak to me. When Gregory gets home that night, a dog named Binky starts barking at him, so he pulls out a push-pop blade and kills the poor pooch off screen, though his whines are heard by his owner, Nurse Wharton. Hello, Nurse. She has a window-side chat with Gregory to a leitmotif that plays incessantly throughout this movie.
Happy day, Nurse Wharton.
He says that he hasn't seen Binky anywhere, and when she asks about the blood on his face, he allays any suspicions with a quick little taste test.
It's grenadine for my ice cream treats.
But yo, Gregory's a fucking liar, and you'd best look away if you don't want to see a dead dog, cause real quick, Binky's in a grinder of some sorts. Damn, Gregory's fucked up. And I ain't even shown all the shots of Binky's ground up corpse, which expertly matched dissolves to a family meatloaf dinner. That's friggin' art right there. That dinner is for Johnny's family, which includes his Dodgers dad, Mr. Clean, and his older brother, Jacob, a wannabe cop who's a dick about his little bro's friends.
Tuna!
Jake had better get used to the taste of tuna, though, because after their mom gets a call about how little Roger is missing, she tells Johnny that he's not allowed out after dark, and Jacob that he has to take his little bro to the movies tomorrow.
I'm definitely not going to a G film.
Yeah, movie, that was a good time to fade to black. Why not? Gregory is sleeping in a sand garden and having dreams about a clown who keeps chanting the word happy, and a younger-looking Nurse Wharton who keeps feeding him instant mashed potatoes. Present-day Nurse Wharton wakes him up out of his midday nap and sniffs at his garden, even though it's nothing but plastic flowers. When she gives him an ice cream order, he's like, you got it, and heads off through the neighborhood in his truck. He gets stopped by some cops who ask him if he knows anything about the missing kid Roger.
No. Have any leads?
It's classified, Ice Cream Man. It's classified.
Yeah, forget it, Ice Cream Man. It's classified. Of course, before the cops leave, Gregory's got to give them some of his nasty hard-pack ice cream that has a bunch of store-bought lab mice crawling around in it. Oh, and eyeballs. Delicious eyeballs. Oh, wait a minute. No. No, Gregory. Gross, man. He freaking packs that eyeball scoop inside the ice cream and gives it to the cop to chow down on.
What's in it?
Who asked what's in ice cream? Why would he do that?
It's classified, officer. Classified.
Oh, that's why, for a callback. That works. Also, might as well have a close-up on this dude chewing on an eyeball. Great. After their day trip to the movies, the kids all head to Tuna's dad's office. His pops, Martin, is president of something, judging by that placard of his, but I think that's only by day. I bet this dude's a lot more interesting when there's a full moon out. Oh, also, peep that last name, yo. Casera? Tuna Casera? Tuna Cassera? Anyway, it looks like Martin is making it with a hussy in this movie that's not named Olivia. Yep, he's having a secret affair with local homewrecker Wanda, a character so saucy she gets her own conga drum theme music. She senselessly flirts with Gregory, even though, no, until Tuna makes a hilarious fart noise behind her. That clears her out of the line so our Rocketeers can put it in order. When Gregory goes to get their order, we finally see hard-pack evidence that a murder did indeed take place. Right now, it's kind of an indiscernible freezer-burned body, but later we see that it's the dude who was picking up garbage at the park. I think they left it ambiguous at first, so you'd think it was poor little Roger. But, oh yeah, spoiler, it's not. Gregory ends his day by flashing back to his time at the Wishing Well Sanitarium, where a happy joy mantra was drilled into his brain.
There are no bad days, Gregory. Only happy days.
That night, Heather gets home and introduces a real weird side plot where her mom acts like she's possessed by an archangel. Yeah, that's what an angel possession looks like, sure. At least Heather's dad, the local reverend, thinks so. He's played by David Warner, who you may know from The Omen, or perhaps as Sydney's drama professor in Scream 2. Producer David Goldstein worked really hard to get established character actors in the supporting cast, thinking it would help make this movie a success. It didn't work. Small Paul winds up at the ice cream truck by himself after dark, where Gregory is, shadowboxing in a parking lot? Kinda weird, but Gregory placates Paul by offering him a free scoop of his favorite flavor,
butter brickle.
But after he hands the cone over, Gregory drops the bloody garbage-picking spear on the ground and Small Paul sees it. Oh, don't worry about that, little boy. It's just my grenadine stick. The two of them have a 5-alarm stare down, and the next thing you know, Tuna is washing ashore behind a dumpster and seeing Small Paul get small-hauled into the ice cream truck. Zoinks! Gregory notices Tuna and his shoes, but before he can cast another kid-sized net, Tuna swims away in a panic.
You little turds are gonna have to learn you can't run from the ice cream man.
Tuna winds up underneath a tree where he finds Roger, the incredible missing kid, who, like I mentioned earlier, isn't dead after all. Tuna heads home where his mom insists on a very plot-driven house rule of taking your shoes off out on the porch. Small Tuna tries to tell his parents about Small Paul, but their mouths are too busy having an argument about Big Tuna and that affair he's been having with a fish called Wanda. From his window upstairs, Tuna sees that the ice cream man has found out where he lives thanks to those porch shoes. Man, oh man, Toon, how are you gonna get out of this? Oh, we're fading to black again. Great. The next day, while grocery shopping with his mom, Tuna is confronted by Gregory, who's got nothing but smiles for him. Oh, and a dastardly turn from the shoulder. Swim, Tuna, swim! Nothing like a grocery store chase scene where stunt doubles get metal racks to fall on them, and your shirt pillow gets all punched up against your chin. And it wouldn't be complete without Tuna making his getaway on the underside of a cart. Smooth, kid. That lady pushing it definitely didn't feel the additional weight of you in that shirt pillow. In the store's office, a tearful Tuna is reunited with his mom, and he finally tells her about the ice cream man. Curtain down on Act 1. Act 2 starts with Gregory powdering his plastic sunflowers when a whole squadron of police cars pay him a visit. They've got a search warrant and an appetite for destruction, so they go inside Gregory's Paradise Cream City and give an anything-goes approach as they tear the place up. It's so easy when you're carrying around a bunch of fire axes, you know? They aren't able to find anything, though, so they leave Gregory alone in his melted soupy ice cream mess. Sorry, sweet ice cream man o' mine. Nurse Wharton comes outside to yell at the cops for their ice cream man abuse.
Serve and protect my house.
Yes, ma'am, we'd certainly like to. On his way out, Detective Gifford compliments the garden.
Those daisies are magnificent. How do you do that?
What? Those are plastic flowers, right? I'm not the crazy one here, am I? Back inside, Gregory makes sure that Chekhov's giant nut chopper blade still works before heading into his secret kidnapping cubby and fetching Small Paul. But he's not trying to hurt Pequeño Pablo here. He just wants to give him more nasty, melty ice cream. Wow, free ice cream. You can just see the excitement on that kid's face. Heather's dad gives the town your standard sermon, and afterward, the kids talk to Roger pretty glibly about Small Paul's potential demise.
Don't worry. There might be an opening in the Rocketeers.
Damn, dude, Rocketeers filled their empty seats faster than Congress. And no wonder. Look how they roll. They've got the whole damn deal going. Face paint, black berets, freaking rockets on their bikes. Oh, Rocketeers. I get it. They're out Harriet the spying on ice cream man since the adults in their life ain't worth shit. Again, there's a very Stephen King feel to this movie, and I think it works great. They watch from behind some shrubbery as Gregory takes a large wrapped object to a gravesite and starts stabbing at it with a kitchen knife. But turns out it's just a bunch of ice cream cones on a very wastefully large serving tray that Gregory leaves out for Butch Brickle, the ice cream king who we watched get gunned down in that black and white cold open. I guess he was Gregory's idol. The kids leave to follow Ice Cream Man, but Tuna ends up following behind, so Johnny doubles back to find him while Heather sneaks aboard the SS ice cream truck and starts taking pictures of everything inside, including Small Paul's glasses. Johnny finds Tuna and they race to get back to Heather, but then they run into the cops and Tuna freaking fires off that rocket at them. Wow, kid, you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
This isn't a game, boys.
Yeah, it's a DS, as in double scoop. The next day, Heather drops her film off to get developed, which is something you used to have to do back in the day. Occasionally, that could lead to embarrassing situations, like the one you're about to see, because that camera belonged to Johnny's brother Jacob, and the pictures he had been taking with it weren't exactly safe for work, as his girlfriend Janet sees through the photo place's front window? What? That's one hell of a breach of privacy, store. Gregory peeps in on Wanda, who he sees finishing up with Tuna's dad. But don't worry, Gregory, Big Tuna was just the entree, and she's ready for dessert. BT goes to leave, but finds that he's being blocked in by the ice cream truck, and when he goes to kick some ice cream ass, he gets a face full of waffle griddle that sears his skin in a delicious gridlock pattern. I guess Gregory would not like to be a pepper too, Martin. As if the kill wasn't great enough already, Gregory then delivers Martin's head to Wanda on a deluxe-sized waffle cone. Man, I love this stupid fucking movie. Wanda screams at the sight of her dead paramour's head, and to quiet her down, Gregory simply whacks her with what I think was the detached blade of an ice cream machine or something. I don't know. It's an off-screen death with a blood splash. It's, pretty standard. Back at the ice cream factory, Gregory is teaching Stockholm Paul how to make ice cream, having him stir one vat while he sifts through another looking for body chunks and jewelry. Look at you, Gregory. You're a regular 49er. Oh, also, I love that he finds a diaphragm in there. That's a fun little joke I missed as a kid. Looking for more information on both Gregory and Nurse Wharton, the detectives head to the Wishing Well Sanitarium, where we finally get some acknowledgement of the synthetic flora Gregory keeps.
Well, the plastic flowers. Because real ones die.
Thank you. I was seriously worried that I was losing it for a minute. But no, turns out I'm not the crazy one here at all.
This is not a happy day.
Yeah, it's that dude. Definitely that one. The detectives try to leave the hospital, but the corridors quickly turn into a terrifying maze instead. They eventually come across that happy days guy from Gregory's memories, getting his very own brain shot of happiness. Then a whole bunch of zombie-looking patients come out of the woodworks and start surrounding the detectives, who begin a very meandering escape through the hallways. For some reason, they split up, but honestly, that might not have been in the script. Apparently, actor Jan Michael Vincent here was constantly drunk during production. He might have just wandered off by accident. Detective Maldwin, played by Lee Majors Jr., witnesses his own bevy of weird sights on his way out, like these pooping partners and this beard dude who's definitely rolling with his friend there. He eventually gets attacked by a bunch of inmates who he has to put down by throwing bows, and after he does, he manages to get outside where he calls in some backup. Gifford comes out, probably not remembering how he got there in the first place, and the two of them drive away together. Man, what the fuck was that whole sequence about even? The Rocketeers are out on their bikes when Gregory surprises them in the ice cream truck. Johnny and Heather get away, but Gregory pulls up alongside Tuna and spits out a halfway decent joke.
Trolling for Tuna.
Unfortunately, after ganking the kid off his bicycle and sticking him in the truck's freezer, he delivers a much less baked line.
Your ice cream.
Your ice cream? What? No, he's not. He's Tuna. Johnny and Heather get back to Johnny's place, where his brother is now willing to help, having seen the incriminating pictures from the ice cream truck. He doesn't have a great idea of how police force recruitment works, though.
I got the gun. The badge will follow.
He's also still working on that whole sympathy thing.
Let's just go help the fat kid while there's still time.
I like to think he hesitated there because he almost said, let's go help the kid with a pillow thing while there's still time. They drive to the ice cream place where inside Gregory is teaching Small Paul the ways of the Yellow King, or Ice Cream King. When they hear Jacob coming, it's back into the little cubby hole. Get in there. We know how you love that chain link fence, little Polly boy. As Jacob walks through the darkened room with a flashlight, we get a real classic pretending to be a framed picture gag so Gregory can get the jump on Jake and kill him off screen. We never see what happens or any kind of body afterward, but I think it's safe to say that Gregory killed him because Jacob is never heard from again. Also, because a minute later, Gregory comes outside and gets in the car wearing Jacob's clothes.
Hiya, honey.
Janet screams, and Gregory don't like that, so he stabs her through the chin with an ice cream thing. It's not the best effect. You can see the top part doesn't move at all while it's ostensibly being driven in from the bottom, but it's still a fun kill nonetheless. Plus, Gregory delivers a good brain freeze joke afterward.
That's what I call brain freeze.
That makes it all better. The kids get out of the car and run away, but when they get to a cop car that's been stationed there, all they find inside is a headless corpse. Because turns out, Gregory murdered Gus and Charlie, the two cops who were watching over him, and is now using their severed heads as fucking hand puppets to torment the kids with. It's like if Pee Wee Herman was played by, well, by Clint Howard.
I didn't know you cops had such a hearty sense of humor.
You can get mods if you're good in the stream and stay calm. If y'all want to know what mods do, look at Haley. That's what a good mod should be doing. It means a lot to become a mod for you. You deserve it. I got 4 medkits left. Yo, what's up, Nemo? I feel like he's hiding something. What the heck? I didn't know these trucks were here. Oh, no, let me up. Destroyed. Baby Stone, no, don't put it in my head, please. Please don't put it in my head, I beg. Pretty nice. And did I send the image to you? Yeah, I saw it on my phone, but I can't read it right now. You're not coming up here, bro. Somebody's on that mountain. I mean, I guess. I guess. Get fucking wrecked, kid. Get out of my game. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm banned. No, you're not banned. I can see your comment. Don't do the Johnny, please. Don't do it. These kids are getting destroyed. I'm a pro. Well, big show. Appreciate it. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo. No! Y'all got it. Oh, I gotta stop. No, please. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had this open, bro. You know, med kits. Give me the med. Oh. I'm gonna hold the. That's a lot. That's 3 med kits. Yes, Danny, you are a pro. We're at 29 likes, y'all. Take RPG? No, I like the heavy sniper. I feel like all the people are in the mountains. Bro, this is some sketch, dude. Everybody's hiding or something, bro. Cause I was just over here. Did I hear shots? Get high ground on top of the mountain, Danny. You're at, yeah, last time you said that, that was the right thing to do. I'm gonna push up on this mountain. Got 10 traps. Oh, snap. Wait, which mountain though? There's no mountain in the zone. Well, I mean that edge of the mountain right there. I could go up there. Are you in the 3737 clan? I don't know. I guess the dude said I am, I guess. I don't know. There's hella people trying to get mod. Yeah, I know. Tifu or Ninja? Tifu, easily. Yes, the edge of the mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. Good stuff, Haley. I got good match, too. Yo. It didn't let me build for a second. If he doesn't get shot at rushing up the mountain, for real. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that Tifu's better than Ninja. No, I'm gonna say it because Tifu's way better than Ninja, and you know that. The biggest mountain you can find in the circle.
Hey, Daniel.
Huh? Oh.
I'm gonna go take a shower. I'll be right back.
Alright. get destroyed. Haley, it's her daddy day.